These meals were not made to be good. They were made to keep soldiers alive in real wars. And interestingly, each ration says far more about a country than any official speech ever could. Because when everything goes wrong, when there is no comfort, no time, and no choice, food stops being pleasure and becomes strategy. This is war food. Before comparing countries, it's important to understand what every military ration must accomplish. It needs to last for years in storage. It must be easy to transport. It has to deliver a large amount of calories in a small volume. And it needs to work in any situation. Taste comes later. Sometimes, much later. With that in mind, let's begin. Germany uses a pork stew with potatoes, vegetables, and dark bread. It's a hot, dense, and extremely high-calorie meal. Nothing is light. Nothing is decorative. This food was designed to sustain prolonged physical effort. It doesn't try to please. It doesn't try to comfort. It delivers energy. Nutritionally, it's unbeatable. Visually, it requires emotional maturity. The German ration doesn't want to be remembered. It wants to work. And that says a lot about the mindset behind it. Now, shifting completely in approach, we have Italy. The Italian ration includes pasta with tomato sauce, canned food, and crackers. It's balanced, familiar, and surprisingly normal. Too normal, considering it was made for a battlefield. Here, food isn't just meant to fuel the body. It's meant to maintain morale, to remind the soldier of home, of a routine that still exists somewhere. Italy understands that war is also psychological, and that sometimes a recognizable meal can make a difference. After that, we move to the United Kingdom. The British ration consists of baked beans with sausage, dry crackers, and tea. It's hot, it's simple, it's extremely predictable. And that predictability is intentional. The United Kingdom doesn't reinvent what already works. Beans appear at breakfast, lunch, and, if necessary, dinner. Tea accompanies everything, as if it were standard issue equipment. It's not exciting, but it's consistent. When something works for decades, the British stop changing it. Now we move on to South Korea. The South Korean ration includes rice, soup, and fermented kimchi. It's spicy, intense, and full of personality. Here, cultural identity wasn't removed for war. It was brought along. Fermented kimchi provides nutrients, natural preservation, and an extremely strong flavor. For those who are used to it, it's comfort. For those who aren't, it's a shock. The enemy might retreat. The smell won't. The South Korean ration shows that not all war food needs to be neutral. Some carry history, habit, and culture even in the most extreme moments. When we compare all these rations, it becomes clear that there is no single approach. Some countries prioritize absolute efficiency. Others prioritize morale. Some preserve tradition. Others reinforce cultural identity. In the end, none of these meals were made to be desired. They were made to be tolerated. Every day, under the worst possible conditions. And that completely changes how we look at these meals. Because in a real war, you don't choose the best food. You choose the one you can eat repeatedly without giving up. Now be honest. Which of these could you eat every day in a war? And more importantly, which country was left out of this list and deserves to be analyzed? Leave it in the comments.